Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am here in GeoGuessr, and this is episode 1 of a series where I will be touring the world by continent, and I will show you guys what that looks like. So, of course, here we have 6 continents listed because obviously you can't visit Antarctica. There are only a select few locations of coverage, Google coverage in Antarctica. So we're just going to be doing the 6 other continents that are actually inhabited, starting off in North America. So I think what we'll just play the North America round by itself, and then we'll check out some specific maps that are part of North America, and we'll see how well we can do there. So without further ado, let's get right into North America. I have gotten the bronze medal and close to silver. We're gonna see if I can get that silver medal in this round today. So here we are. Okay, interesting. It's in English now. If it's in English, now that is a dead giveaway. I'm hoping it is truly. Here I'm just gonna go Santa Fe area. Okay, perfect. So I knew that because if you see over here, that is on the New Mexico flag. It's just kind of an interesting thing. If you want to see that, I'm not the best at GeoGuessr, but I do know a few things like that that are just very helpful. This is a U.S. state. I don't know exactly. Oh, I can't tell. That says post something else. It's kind of a nice area. I do have it on no move, so I can't look around. See, I wish I could know, like, I don't know what that flag, I don't know which one's the state flag, but I just don't know exactly. I did used to know pretty much all the state flags, but I did that for a video, I think. And since then I forgot most of the flags. Yeah, I just can't really tell where we are. I think we're somewhere up north in the U.S. So I might just go Ohio, actually. We're gonna go like this little town. Wow. It was Ohio. It was like Ohio border with West Virginia. That's crazy. Alright, okay, here, not in the U.S. anymore, I'm guessing. Might be in Mexico. It looks like we're in Mexico. It looks like a bullfighting place. So I might just go Mexico City. Because I don't know, like, this is a pretty big stadium. I'm just gonna go in Mexico City. And we are in Zacatecas, which I actually have heard of, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe that's not the same thing, but almost 3,000 points there. We're having a good round. I think I can get to that 15,000. This looks like we're back in the U.S. Could be in Canada, though. I haven't gotten anything in Canada. Of course, it could also be on islands or Central America. I believe Central America is considered part of North America, so it should be. So this is interesting. I don't know if this is Canada or not. But I'm gonna, I mean, wherever it is, it's up here in this area. I might just go Canada because we haven't gotten it yet. Okay, it wasn't Canada, it was New York, but we're in a good spot. It looks like we did break 15,000, and we're back in the U.S., I'm pretty sure. So, no, this could be anywhere in the U.S. This is just a typical suburb. I don't know where this is. Again, I don't know, this might not even be the north this time. Got some pine trees. I mean, they have pine trees everywhere pretty much, so I don't know, these houses just look more like southerns, but I'm gonna go like Missouri and meet everything in the middle. Okay, we are over here in Georgia. So, got a silver medal here in the North America map. I think what I'm gonna go do is check out some specific countries and see if I can do well there. But if you look at the spread here, we really only got one location out of the U.S., which was Mexico. I think everything except for Panama here is also part of North America, and of course Canada is an option, but we got nothing. Everything was in the U.S., so we're gonna exit this, and we're gonna actually just play the U.S. map. See if I can do well. I played this yesterday a little bit. We kind of just play the U.S. map if you think about it, but this is strictly the U.S., and the points will be less. This is interesting. So it looks like we are in some field, probably in a place like, it could be actually could be Texas. I can see this being like Texas, like here or something. That's great. Yeah, it is Texas. It looked like Texas. Texas is so big though, I didn't get a bunch of points for that. And see, I was in a location like this yesterday. It's not quite the same place, I don't think. It could be. It actually could be. I was playing this yesterday. This might actually be the exact same location in Las Vegas. I was thinking it was somewhere else. Wow, it is not the same location. This is Miami, but I was probably going to go West Coast in either way. Early superfoods, Family Dollar. This is just kind of a general like strip mall. I got to think about. It looks southern more to me. I'm gonna go like Oklahoma or something. Go Chicago area. This is not the best round. This looks like it's probably gonna be Hawaii, but it's possible that it's not. I gotta go Hawaii here. There is a possibility that we were in like California, but okay, yeah, it was Hawaii, which it looks good right there. That actually really helped my score. This could be pretty much anywhere. It looks more northern. Actually, I don't know. The trees look very southern to me. I said northern. I'm gonna take that back and say we're in like some Georgia or something. Whoa. Okay, that was pretty much a guess. I did not know it was in Georgia. I was thinking possibly Florida. The trees look southern. I just didn't really think it was Texas. I was like, I don't think it's Florida. I just thought it was in this area somewhere, and Georgia just happened to be the right place. So we did break 12,000, which is pretty nice to see. I do like that. So now let's exit, play the next map on North America. It's going to be Canada. So with these, I generally just try to see if it looks more like Western Canada or Eastern Canada, because most of the time these locations are, along this border right here with the U.S. Just generally how I feel like these games go. Like this looks like it could be the U.S. And I would generally say this is over here somewhere. I am kind of wondering though if it's more it actually could be like right here, isn't it? Like because it looks like a little bit of more of a drier place. We're gonna try this Maple Creek town, and it was over here in a town I've never seen. Canada can be very difficult. It can be very tricky, especially for someone like me who isn't super fluid in GeoGuessr. Fire route. This looks. See that? Okay, that's interesting. I'm just gonna try over here and like see how that goes. Okay, it was generally in this part of Canada. This is obviously Canada. See, I don't know. Maximum 40. Again, this tree is kind of similar, so I'm gonna go back, like over here. And wow, it's just in Calgary. It's in Alberta. Yeah, that's difficult to see there, man. Canada's a hard map. I might play one more round of Canada after this and try to increase the score, because this is not good. This, to me, it looks like it's definitely over here in that Quebec area. Wow, it's on the... You gotta be kidding me. It's on the islands over here. What's that, like? St. Pierre and Miquelon? I feel like it wasn't always called that. I feel like that's a new province name. I don't know. Maybe not. I do not remember that at all. This looks like it could be literally anywhere in Canada. If you look at that, though, that looks French. So I'm going to say we're actually in Quebec here, because it looked very French, and I think I'm right with this. Okay, yeah, it was down here near Toronto, so I am still... Okay, I got the bronze medal. At least I survived with a bronze medal, but barely. I'm going to play this again, see if I can do a little bit better, recognize a few more things. Now, this kind of reminds me of what I would see in, like... Iceland, honestly. But yeah, I know it's not. I think this one. Now those street names are in French, but I'm still gonna say we're over here in British Columbia because it just kind of seems like that. It just kind of looks that way. And it was in Quebec. I should have just. I don't know how it looks in Canada. I don't know. Like I shouldn't. That was just a bad idea. That was a bad idea. This is insane. I'm just gonna say we're in Winnipeg, and we're literally in that exact Manitoba region, which is insane. I don't know. I just was thinking like it kind of looked like it'd be in between the both sides. This is a very big suburb area. Hampton. This is what I would consider to be more on this side because it wasn't. It shouldn't be. Wow, I did not expect that to be. Oh, Brampton. Maybe is that what I thought it said Hampton. Let's see if this is Hampton School. What is it called? I don't know. There's R.S. Wells Park.
Hey George,
No way I'm gonna see that.
On Amazon, Daddy bought goggles, so he was asking me which one you want. I thought you would want what these
ones.
Okay.
Okay, just got some new goggles apparently. Picked up some new goggles. This is very interesting. This looks kind of like a stormy area of Vancouver. Boom! Really helps. Man, that was great. If you're in that area, you can just kind of tell you're in that area. This time I'm going to go back over to this kind of like a woody region over here, but I don't know exactly where this is, and it is over here in New Brunswick, so didn't get many points. But hey, that's way better with that 9,532. I don't know my top score. Okay, looks like my best score here was 12. Oh, didn't I already? Well, I guess my best score here was 12,000. But all right, I'm gonna try Curacao. This has got to be very difficult because yeah, this has got to be difficult. Look at this. I mean, these are islands in the Caribbean, part of the EU. I did not know that because with the Netherlands. So the problem here, see, look at this. You have to know exactly which part of Curacao you're in, and I have no chance of doing that. I'm just gonna see if it looks like it's by the coast, which obviously all of it does, and this looks like we're more in the central part. So I'm gonna say we're like in here. Well, that's more of a city. I'm gonna say we're in this road, and we are literally right in that area. So that was good critical thinking there, even if it was obviously very difficult. Here I'm seeing palm trees. I'm guessing we're near the beach, near the coast. I don't know which side, but this looks very different than the other side. So I'm actually gonna go on over here on this road. Okay, we're over on the mainland, which I'm assuming that's the mainland. I messed up. This part looks a little different than the other one, so I'm gonna say we're over here somewhere. Maybe it's just always in that area. I don't know. I guess we'll just head back. I might go even northern here. And it looks like it's in that area every single time. It's been in the same place. So we're just going to go right here. Yeah, so I managed to get a bunch of points in Curacao. I think that's all we're going to do because there's not much skill into that. The first one, I feel like I thought very critically. And then when I go back and look at it, they seem to all kind of be in the same area. So I might even be able to get a silver on that. But we're going to be okay with the bronze medal in Curacao. Alright, let's go to Dominican Republic. Again, this is very difficult. I don't even know. Okay, looks like over there might be some. Looks like we could be on the coast somewhere. Like, I'll say like we're over here. Man, see, this is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be more difficult. Anything I can learn from that? I don't think I can learn anything from that. This is a big settlement, though. I'm gonna say we're in Santo Domingo. Yeah, when you see the bigger settlement, I feel like you just gotta go to the big city of the region. This is not part of that big city of the region. This is more inland, I feel like. It was, but just a little up there. This is definitely like more inland. Looks like it's a park. So this is part of a park. I'm gonna say we're not in that. Say we're like right here. Man, oh, we're close to Santo Domingo. And let's see if I get anything here. Alcarizos. I don't think this is part of. I'll just say we're near Santo Domingo, and we are. So I did end up getting past 11,000 points. But with these maps, I feel like sometimes you just can't be extremely sure of where they're going to be. Alright, Greenland. I did not actually know this was part of North America. Now, I feel like it's always tends to be on the coasts of Greenland, so this will be difficult. This will be difficult. This is a settlement, and it looks like Iceland. So I'm going to go more towards this side. We're going to go on some of these settlements over here. And it's the other side of Greenland that's really bad. Okay, this is interesting. It looks more north. It actually kind of looks like it's on the coast again, though. I don't know which one. Looks like this is the big city over here, so we'll say it's over here. Okay, so we're in a good area there. 3,000 points. Really snowy, really cold. There's the water, though. So it's probably one of these like upper scaries over here, and it's lower down. But it's fine. This is beautiful. This looks very nice. It's rocky, but it looks really nice. I can tell it's kind of cold, but actually you can't really tell it's cold. It looks very, very nice in this part. I'm gonna say we're actually towards Greenland now. Is there anything? They all been on the other side, but I'm gonna take a risk here, and it's down in the south. That's actually probably something I should have guessed. This is probably more up towards the north. But we got some good points there. I'd like to just get a bunch of bronze medals and fill up the world map that I have with bronze medals. If you look over here, we have a lot more of the world looking better, more filled out. You can also even see Lesotho down there when I did Lesotho, but I don't think that was per video. So let's go over to Guatemala. Very specific for Guatemala. I guess I don't have coverage in every single Central American country. So it's kind of nice to see, like, oh, you can guess Guatemala sometimes. This looks like the biggest city of Guatemala, so we're just going to say it's here. And it is not. It's a little outside of the city. This is going down. This looks like it's the big part of the city. I'm just going to go here a lot because, okay, it's the other one. So I guess, okay, this is... also looks like it's the city, a big part. It would be the big city. So maybe this time it's the big city of Guatemala, and it is. So we get over 4,000 points. This is not directly in the city, I'm guessing. I would say, see, this looks like it's more inland. I don't know if it's like Koban, wherever this is, but I'll say it's right here, and it's a little more northern. This is interesting. I don't know. This looks like it's actually maybe more coastal. Could be on this lake. I'm going to say we're actually down here closer to the coast. And we are. That's actually a great poll. So over 11,000 points. Looks good to see that here in Guatemala. That was a good choice. That was a very good choice. Let's go to Mexico. This one is where I think I might be able to do a little bit better determining kind of what region of Mexico we're in. This looks like it'd be more of the coast with those palm trees. I think we are a little bit more northern, though. I don't know. Hidalgo? Poza Rica. Let's go. Oh, Mexico City. That's okay. I was not that far away. This is a very arid region of the country. I'm guessing we're up here. Let's go Saltillo. And we're on the other side. So that's kind of hard to see. This looks like we're back towards the central part, maybe close to Mexico, maybe like Mexico City suburbs in this area. And we are a little bit farther away. but I do get 3,000 points. This is back to the arid region. I'm going to learn from my mistake and say that I'm going to guess it's in like this area, and it happens to be in Baja California. I'm sure there's some way. Oh, you saw that Vicente Guerrero. Vicente Guerrero was a president of Mexico for a little bit before he got backstabbed pretty much by his vice president. And like if you want to learn about stuff like that easily, with I read those. They're very simple books. They're not anything crazy, but they do teach you a few nice facts. Nathan Hale's Hazardous Tales, if you want to check those out. Anyway, I'm saying we're in Mexico City area, and we are, again, we're not, but we're in Leon over here. I like that, but I'm going to try Mexico again because I really do think I can do a little bit better. This looks like a very nice region. I might even say we're in the Yucatan Peninsula. I don't want to commit over there, so I'm gonna say we're over here, and we are closer to the midland.
I'm gonna get ready, and then we're gonna go to the pool. Okay.
Okay. This is like it's like the safari of Mexico. I'm gonna say out here somewhere, and we are very close to where I put the marker, so it looks great. We're back out in Mexico. I don't think this is Baja California. I hope it's not, because I don't want to be so far off again. We're going to say we're in like Laredo or something over here, and we are in Ciudad Juarez, which is sad to see because I thought I was making a good choice. Again, looks like we're back in this area over here. We're up, so I'm kind of missing him. This says Hidalgo, which means I think I can just, wherever it is, I think I'm in the right area. Wow. Oh, this is called Ejido Hidalgo, so I see. I'm going to go again. I really think I can do better. This looks, if I got this in real life, I don't think I would say Mexico, but it's good to see this. I think we're over here, so I'm going to go back to Poza Rica. And we are on the Yucatan. I did not know when we were going to get that, but we finally got Yucatan Peninsula. This looks like a nicer place. This looks like a nicer place. We might be back on the Yucatan. I'm going to commit, and we are not. So I'm splitting the differences, and here we're in a very arid region. But we're still New Mexico City. I think we're back in the arid region. I'm going to go back here. Oh, what if it's Baja? It's not, but it's Ciudad Juarez again. And then this okay, this has to be the Yucatan. On like this side. It's the opposite. That was the worst round. I'm going to play one more time. I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to try to go Mexico City every time. Unless it's obviously not. And then, like, if it's any sort of city, I'm going to go Mexico City or maybe Ciudad Juarez and then go from there. This is taking too long, so we are going to restart it. Okay, this is not Mexico City. It's just not. I don't know about Ciudad. It's been Ciudad Juarez every time. I'm just going to go Chihuahua and hope we're close. We are literally back here, so that's sad. See, I wouldn't say Mexico City here, but I'm gonna stick with what I said and get close to it. I might come. Alright, I'm just gonna go Mexico City again. And see, now it's not all Mexico City, but it was, like a game ago, it was all Mexico City, pretty much. I'm committing Ciudad Juarez. I think that's where it's been, and it is not, but it's over here in Baja. Not too far away from where I put the marker. Not too far away. This looks like definitely Mexico City, right in the heart. And it is. That's perfectly what I was looking for. And even if it wasn't the best of rounds, I was consistent like 8,000, so that's okay. But we're starting to make the world look a little bit more filled up, especially on this side. That is a big goal with a lot of what I'm trying to do here. So Alright, now let's go Panama. We'll do 3 more, and then I'll be done. This is apparently very difficult. Very hard level. So this just seems to be more arid part of Panama. I'm just going to say we're in here. Yeah, only 1,000 points for that. This is actually kind of nice. I'm going to say we're like on a road going into Panama City or something. We are on a road going to Panama City, but it's just a different road. So this is the kind of thing. Sometimes Panama surprises you and they give you stuff like this, and you think it's like, oh, that's annoying, and it's something completely different than what you expected. I feel like that's kind of what this is looking like. And man, this is hard. I do not know my regions of Panama. Okay, this is a more mountainous stretch. I'm gonna say we're closer to over here somewhere, and we are on the other side. I gotta do that better. I gotta do that better. Okay, that's good. It's close to Panama City. A lot of these are close to Panama City. This I do not think is Panama City. It is actually a nicer road though, so we're gonna go back to where we were over here. I hope it's on this road 9, and it's actually pretty far away. Okay. This looks like it's just Panama City. It is. That's nice to see. This is interesting. I'm gonna say like we're over here in David, or actually maybe just like over here. We are in this area, so that's good. Got over 1,000 points. It's always nice to see. This is a bigger city. I don't know if it's Panama City. Let's say I'm gonna go close to it, like a suburb part of it. And yeah, I was thinking maybe it could be this other one, David, over here. But that was a better score than last time. So we are just getting this whole part. I guess there really is no coverage in like Guatemala, or no, there is coverage in Guatemala and like Honduras and a few other ones. If you look at this down here, there's no coverage in those areas. So we only have 2 more countries left to go. We have Puerto Rico and then the U.S. Virgin Islands. But let's see, Puerto Rico. It's like a big city of Puerto Rico. San Juan's the capital. It was the other city. I don't know which one's more populated, but this looks like San Juan again. It is San Juan. That's nice to see. I think if they give me stuff like this, that's actually pretty nice. I actually really like the way this looks. Might go Ponce. De Leon. Okay. And that might be why it's called that too. Okay, this is like, I'm saying more inland here. It's gonna be on a road, so let's actually go on a road. It's more towards the coast. Okay. Not what I expected. This looks like it's gonna be in some sort of city like San Lorenzo. Other end. We did break that bronze medal, so looking good. We're still able to break out a few of these bronze medals. I'm probably gonna try to do that for everything. We're gonna go full-on medals for the entirety of North America here if we can do well here on the United States Virgin Islands. It's going to be somewhere in, okay, it's actually pretty large. It looks like more inland. So I'm going to say we're closer. We're in a city like over here. We are at the other side. It's going to be hard actually to break, I feel like. And this is going to be more on the coast. Let's go over here, I guess. Okay, yeah, we were very close to that. To getting that. This is also probably more on the coast. I just don't know which side. Yeah, it was the other side. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a nice house, actually. This is, I have no idea. I'm gonna go very middle. We are in the middle almost. But I think, okay, I did break the bronze, so we did what we wanted to. This is a very mountainous part. Is it gonna be, okay, it's over here probably? Whoa, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even see this part of it. Well, whatever it is, we got the bronze medal. very small part of the world. But if we go over here to North America, we can see that I have 10 out of 10 for bronze medals and only 1 silver, which is the US. But I'm not really planning to get more than silver on other ones. Maybe I'll try that with Canada, and maybe I can get lucky, but not in this video. It was a nice 30-minute long video where we completely explored every covered country in North America. If I do this with other continents, it's going to have to be pretty quick. I might even set it to like 3 locations instead of 5. I don't know if you can do that. If you can, I'm probably going to do that, but otherwise, it'd be a lot to have to look at all the maps of every country in like Europe, for example, where there's just so many countries. But I can do that if anyone wants to see it. So hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you all next time.